There's one major feature I feel like Amazon has been missing on with their Fire Stick, Fire TV devices, stuff like that. And it's something that Apple and Google perfected a long time ago. So for Apple, they have Apple AirPlay, where you can just go and connect to your Apple TV and, cast your phone directly on it. With Google, they have the Google TV Chromecast and they have the normal Chromecast. And these are services that are compatible across their mobile devices. But Amazon hasn't had that capability. However, at CES this weekend, they just announced a brand new feature that's going to solve that problem. And that feature is called Matter Casting. Now, this is a different way of casting, and it's interesting because it's a collaboration across multiple different companies. In fact, 4 of the major smart home companies have been working on this open source IP, Amazon, Apple, Google, and Samsung. And it's called Matter Control. And in this case, they're using it to cast and stuff like that. But it's going to be integrated into tons of different smart home networks. Now, this is an IP-based connectivity software that basically works over your Wi-Fi network, and it allows up to the connection of 20 devices in a single go. And this means all that has to happen is both devices have to be connected over the exact same Wi-Fi network. So you're going to start seeing this integrated most likely into other Amazon products, such as their smart plugs, their thermostats, stuff like that. But today we're focusing on the new casting option. So starting in a few days, most Echo Show 15, I have the Echo Show 15 right here, users will be able to start using Matter casting right away. It's going to be available on your Fire Stick. It's going to be available on your Fire TVs as well. Now, right now, it's only compatible with some apps. So let's go over it. Right now, Amazon has it compatible with, of course, Prime Video, Plex, Pluto TV, Sling TV, Star, ZDF, and that's pretty much it right now. So even YouTube TV, you won't be able to cast it quite yet. Now, there are some major issues with Matter casting that we're going to get into in a second, but let's go over how the process works. So I've been on a binge lately. I've been watching Handmaid's Tale. The Handmaid's Tale. And what's going to happen is when you're ready to cast, so say I want to cast to my Echo Show 15 or one of my other Fire TV devices, we have that normal casting option right at the top right there. So we're going to go ahead and click that. Now this is going to pull up a cast to device list. Now, right now, I don't have any devices that are compatible with it. The Fire TVs don't seem to be updated yet. Some people, the Echo Show 15, it is working on. For me, not yet. Now, if you click on the Learn About Casting option, they do tell you more about casting to your Fire TV, to Android devices, and the Echo Show 15. Again, not even compatible with the Echo Show 5 yet. Now, just to give you a better look, this is from The Verge, and they did show a little screenshot here, and I just want to break it down for you. So you can see he can cast to his bedroom TV. That's through Matter. The Echo Show 15 is through Matter. Echo Show 15 Kitchen is through Matter. But the Pixel tablet, that is a separate option, because Prime Video is also compatible with Google Chromecast. That would be going through Google Chromecast. So they're kind of mixing it in there, but that's what it will look like when you cast to your device from Prime Video on your mobile device. Now, I do think this is a really useful, great new feature that Amazon should be pushing to multiple different devices so we can start to integrate this new Matter technology and IP-based technology into all our smart home networks. And it's going to make compatibility and linking everything together that much closer for Amazon, who I wouldn't say is in the lead in the smart home network. However, they definitely have the most popular streaming device, which means it's easier to get into people's homes. That sounded kind of creepy, but you know what I mean. They want their products in your home, and starting with that streaming device is a good entry-level device for people to get caught up in the Amazon ecosystem. So here is the big problem. The big problem is Apple already has AirPlay and Google already has Chromecast. And those are the majority of our phones, right? Amazon doesn't have their own phone. So you're not going to be able to integrate Matter into those operating systems to cast your phone directly on screen. We'll still have to use workarounds for the most part for that if you have a Fire TV device. So even AFTV News kind of backs that up here, how it doesn't really give Android OS or iOS OS a reason to integrate this. There are some players left on the table that maybe could integrate this technology. And it's weird because Matter casting, like I said, was developed by Apple. It was developed by Google and Samsung. So the fact that they're not using their own technology, I don't know. Maybe it's just shared. It's open IP, so anybody can use it and utilize it. But still, it is kind of weird that they would create this. However, I'm sure there's other ways they're going to utilize it. Now, before we take off today, I want to show you a little trick with Prime Video that's going to make your time using it and utilize the maximum of your subscriptions, including Netflix and stuff like that. So as you can see, it says top 10 in Canada right here. So one cool feature that we can do is we can actually go ahead and activate our VPN, which we have listed here. So I'm going to connect it to a US network just like that. And we're going to go ahead and refresh Prime Video once it's connected. So now that we're connected to the US, you can see this traveling banner has popped up. And essentially what that means is it's reading that I'm no longer in Canada, and it's saying you're traveling, you're somewhere else. And now you'll be able to access content in the US as well. And you can use the same trick if you switch your location to Canada, the UK, Australia, all these different countries. You'll get different content than you're used to watching. So you're going to be able to watch way more content for the same price of your subscription. Now, I'm obviously using IPVanish. I have an exclusive discount down below in the description and in the comments section. You get 77% off, $2.99 a month, and you can get the 2-year, the 3-year, or the monthly plan. Obviously, the 2-year, one of the best deals. And the best part is you can cancel it within 30 days and get your money back. So if you don't like it, cancel it, get all your money back. A great way to start off the new year and get a great deal and utilize your content. So right now, obviously, it's not super compatible across a ton of different apps, right? I only named, I think, 6 apps that it's working for, but it is going to make things a little bit easier. And even the ability to cast from your phone, from a few apps to your Fire TV device makes things a little bit smoother and makes up for the lack of not having that AirPlay connection with Fire TV devices. But that's everything for today's video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hit that subscribe button down below before you leave. I'll check you in the next one.